Hello and welcome back to Engine Relish. I'm James and today I'm going to give you a tour of this Fairline Phantom 50. She's 2005 model and we're going to run through everything on board, give you a good look round. Classic Fairline styling. This is back from the age before mid-master cabins became all the rage, so the benefit of that is that you get a nice looking boat. Sleek, pointy master cabin on this boat up here, heads down here, guest cabins amidships, which does mean you don't have an unproportionately tall boat for the length. So we'll head on back. You can see she's got teak-laid side decks, good size as well, plenty of room to get down there. Good handrails all the way around as well, and the handrails start really far back here at the cockpit. On the side here, these are your engine vents, so that's where your ventilation for your engine room comes from. Fixed bathing platform back here. You've got little chocks here to hold a tender, and then this is your passerelle, which you use for boarding the boat if you're stern to berthed, but also that acts as a crane and you can lift and extend out to lift a dinghy into the water. So this boat's had a couple of modifications from standard spec. You can see there's a little framework up here on top of this rear canopy, so that holds the canopy out, makes it a bit more square at the back, but that means that with the canopies up, you can still sit in the rear seats here in the aft cockpit without the canopy touching the back of your head. Quite often the case, they would go straight from the GRP here and back, and as you can see, that'd be quite an angle which does touch the back of your head while using those seats. So she has been reupholstered. The exterior was done sometime around 2020. You can see we've got a great sized cockpit here, plenty of room for a standalone table and some chairs. Nice big chunky flybridge steps, and then great side access as well up onto those side decks. Same again on this side, tables in the way, but you have got access there going up to the side deck on the starboard side. We've got safety locker here, you've got manual bilge pumps, fuel shutoffs, fire extinguisher trigger. That's your controls for your passerelle down here. We've got rope blockers in the corner, over on that side as well. That's that framework running around just to extend that canopy. These canopies, well, they can roll up into these pockets, so you don't have to fully remove them. You can just stow them in the pockets. So, looking back, you can see a little window down there. That's access to Narnia. Or, actually it depends if this boat had it fitted, it could just be a crew cabin. I'm not sure if this one has the Narnia option on it, but we'll find out. So, removing that cushion, removing this one, this lifts, and you've got a crew cabin, which has probably never been used. They never tend to be. As you can see, it's being used to store. That's an infill cushion for the flybridge to turn the seating area upstairs into a sunbed, and then this is the bow cushions that turn the deck on the bow into sunbed as well. So you've got a sink here, you've got air conditioning controls, lighting, and then believe it or not, this end of the bed actually lifts up and there's a sea toilet under there. So there is actually a fully self-contained little cabin there. Does look better with the cushions out, but I forgot they were in there. So, okay, chuck these back on. Make you dizzy by spinning the camera around. Pop that back on there. if we head upstairs first, let's look at the flybridge. So you can see nice steps to go up there. It's no ladder, it's proper steps. Nice easy access. This door pulls over, so in the winter you can enclose the cockpit here to keep it warmer. Open that up. Heading on up, we have, first of all, a great view. Central helm position, which makes it really nice position to berth the boat. Great visibility all round. A little secret of flybridge boats as well, when they're designed properly, if you're stood at the helm seat, you can see the aft corner of the boat for when you are backing into a space. So, good visibility up here, great visibility down to those side decks, like so. Same again on this side. Great visibility down there. So up here we've got, obviously, your steering. We've got a bow thruster control there. We've got controls for a searchlight, updated Raymarine navigation. You've got a chart plotter there. You've got a multifunction and an autopilot over here. Electronic throttle controls. These are nice because as you change gear, you're just clicking in and out of position. There's no cables that are running through the boat that you're having to push and pull and keep greased for smooth operation. They just all electronic. Nice and easy berthing with that system. Little storage compartment here. Rare thing now, a clear lid, so you can put charts, trap charts in there. And you've also got storage below. Cup holders, speakers up here. There's a little fire extinguisher under there. These seats fold back and slide back and forward, I should say, and you've got storage just below. Again, you've got storage under this seat here, and all of these seats around. You've got storage under all of them. This seat, the backrest moves fore and aft, so you can turn it into a lounger. And when you're underway, you can pop it up so you've got an additional seat facing forward there. We've got a newish bimini that was fitted about 2 years ago. That gives really good protection from the sun, and it can be used while you're underway. Nice and strong. Up here you'll see we've got horns, radar, antennas, track vision for satellite TV, searchlight up there, nav lights, anchor light, that sort of thing. And these are all folding, so they can be dropped back if needs be. And then we've got a little wet bar over here. So this contains electric barbecue. You can run this when you're at anchor because the boat does have a generator on board. So you've got all of your electrical services whilst you are at anchor. A little sink there. And then over here we've got fridge. And an extra storage area which you could use for storing your quavers packets and brush. Someone's been having a bit of a party. Or you could fill that with ice and chuck beers and stuff like that in there if you don't want to use up so much of this fridge space up here. Quavers idea is pretty good though, so whatever you choose, I suppose. Right, back downstairs. In fact, while we're out here, we've got a lazarette under the floor and engine room access. So I'll move that chair out of the way. Down here, we've got a big storage area for your provisions and tools. There's access to services down here as well. See, it's a bit full up. Like so. That's a little silencer for the generator. And that's actually the silencer just here for the main engine. So that's the exhaust pipe coming through there.
And that's the silencer. Same again on this side.
That's the generator. Try not to trap the fingers. Close that over. And we'll have a look in the engine room, which is just under here. So for additional access, the saloon floor lifts for big items. But for day-to-day maintenance, you'd just head down through here. You've got a pair of Volvo Penta D12-715 engines. So they are 715 horsepower each. They're shaft drive. So your engine is here, your gearbox is here, and your shaft is here. Going out through the back of the boat, and then behind that you'll have a pair of rudders to do your steering. So that's the largest engine option on this boat. So she does move well. Minimum speed with both engines in idle but in gear, she does about 7 knots. Maximum speed, if she's clean and light, she'll nudge 36. So for a 50 footer, she's going pretty well. Okay, into the saloon. So all of this upholstery was replaced. It used to have the sort of cream leather in here, which dated it a bit, so that's all been replaced with a lighter upholstery now. It's a nice fabric, as you can see, a bit more like the sort of boats that they're churning out at the moment. The tub chair's been done in the same material. And then all of the linings in here were done as well, so all of these wall coverings are all new. It's got new style LED lighting set into the ceiling. Just lifts it a little bit. Same again running up and over the helm in the kitchen there. You've got a nice little bar here. You've got glass storage inside of there as well. And then drink storage below. Storage all the way along here. There's a TV in here that pops up, which we can demonstrate. The switch is over on this side. There we go. We'll imagine it all the way up. Back down. You've got dropping windows here as well. So if you do want some ventilation through the boat, you've actually got 2 windows on either side for ventilation. You've got one here, one there. And that's mirrored again on the starboard side, one here, one there. They're electronic up and down. You've got grab rail in the ceiling there, just to steady yourself while underway. Plenty of storage under the sideboard there, all the way along. Plenty of storage space. Up here as well. Electric cooking on this one, as she has got a generator, so you can keep on using that when you are out and about. You've got a 3 burner hob there. Sort of microwave oven affair there. Good sized fridge. And drawers and cupboards all the way along here. Hang on, what do we think of this? Is that opened? I think it's still sealed. I was going to say, I know some people don't keep sauces in the fridge, but we all know that's where they belong. So that one's not been opened yet, so we'll let them off. So the helm seats were recovered at the same time as the linings. So they've been done in black leather, quilted stitch. And then down at the lower helm here, we've got essentially a repeat of upstairs controls. You've got your Raymarine chart plotter, autopilot, multifunction, and then all your switch gears here. And then this is your main breaker panel, so that's controlling all the systems on the boat. You've got master switches for engines, generator, domestic, power winch, auxiliary, and then every system on the boat there. And then that's your shore power connection to say that everything's charging and the circuits are switched on there. So there is the saloon. Oh, one more thing actually. There's a hidden area. So you may think, bearing in mind that the engines are here, you may think that's engine access, but you'd be wrong. This goes down to the wine cellar, or just somewhere you can store more items and access to services. So what we have here is, there is a light, we've got storage here, like so, and then we've got access into, that's an aircon set there, there's a pump down there as well. This boat is med spec, so she's got air conditioning everywhere. As you can see, there's another set there. Every single cabin has its own aircon set. We'll pop that back in the floor there. Like so. And then head forward. Double sinks, double sink. Storage up here for the toaster. Plate storage. I think that's a bin under there. Good view out of the windscreen. And heading downstairs, you have the master cabin forwards. There's a twin guest cabin to port, and a double guest cabin to starboard. But before we go into those, if we turn around and look back at the stairs we've just come down, we can find washing machine and extra storage hidden away. Okay, so let's start in the twin cabin. Twin beds, you've got reading lights at either end, TV, 2 portholes. There's actually storage under this bed. The bed does lift to give you easy access, but there's storage under this floor. So that lifts, and there's enough storage in there. You'd probably get pillows, duvet set, that sort of thing in there. Hanging locker one side, and then storage in the other. Shelf storage. Storage above. Over storage. Mirror. Going back across the companionway there, you can see we've got a double guest cabin. Access down the side of the bed. Other than that, this is pretty much mirrored to the other cabin. You've got hanging locker, shelf storage, storage above. What we have in here though is access to the electrical systems. So all the way along there, you've got all of the electrical systems for the boats, all the actual manual breakers, all labelled up, like so. There's controls for air conditioning, which you have there in this cabin. Heading forwards, we have the day heads. All proper stuff, vacuum flush toilet, storage down here, storage here as well, more storage there, more storage here, that lifts out. So storage all over the place. Great size shower with a proper door. You can actually get in there and there's plenty of room. It's not one of these tiny little test tubes that you get on some boats. Squeaky door. And then you've also got Nice skylights as well, letting lots of light into this room. But this one also has Jack and Jill access. Wonder where that door came from then. We had too many doors. So this one gives you Jack and Jill access to the day heads, so you can use that as ensuite during the evening. Or whenever you like really, there's no timer on it. So heading back forwards, here we have the master cabin. You've got a centerline island berth, which is a really good size. Room to get up to the bed on the sides here. Steps there. Storage underneath the bed. Got hanging lockers either side. Storage here, all of these little cupboards. Same again here. Another hanging locker here. And then you've got the master cabin ensuite on the port side. Again, good size shower. Storage here, and storage here. So loads of space. Another skylight above. Loads of room. And then you've got really good size floor space as well. So you can see the gap between the bed and that door in is a good 5 foot, I would have said, so there's great floor space in here. Plenty of room to get changed. Okay, so heading back out. I don't think we've missed anything. Head back this way. Do a full walk to the back of the boat now. There we go, that cushion's fell back over. You've got a proper door here, which is a nice thing to have. And that about sums it up. We'll try and get on the bow. So, bow access. All we need to do is oh, they're already undone. Nice and easy. There's a bathing ladder under here. Ta-da! And that's wet storage there, so you can store things. It doesn't matter if they get wet, with that chock in place so it doesn't open. So with that off, that locker opens. You've got transom shower back here. Let's just head up the side deck so we can see how easy the access is. Okay, so on the way up here, you've got handrail just at the right height to your side, and this stainless steel rail starts nice and far back so you feel protected all the way up. There's that rail again. These hooks are actually for the bimini, so when the bimini is in place, that's where you pull tension from. You've got the side deck all the way forwards, nice and level as well, not slopey. Gets you to these forward cleats and the fair leads. Anchor roller out the front, semi-concealed windlass. Just there. Storage on this side with deck wash, so you can connect the boat up to mains water, or you can also use this just to wash the, you can use that to wash them. Up here you've got deck wash in there as well, so you can use the boat's water system to rinse the deck down or the anchor down. That's your anchor controls there. That's the hatch that's accessible from the master cabin. You've got this inset piece here, which is where the bow cushions go if you want a sun pad up here. And then these are the two skylights from the day heads here, and master cabins ensuite on this side. So heading back down. That just about covers it, I think. So I don't think I've missed anything, but if there's anything you want to know, just let me know. But there you go, 2005 Fairline Phantom 50. Let me know what you think. If you want to see any more, or want to know any more about this boat, just let me know. She is for sale at the moment. I'll put a link to that in the video description. But as always, if you like the video, please do like and subscribe. It really helps. And hopefully, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.